Hi, my name is Sara Hensley and I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation, and I want to share with you our fiscal year 2014 financial forecast. Research shows that a walk in the park is more than just a nice way to spend an afternoon. It's an essential component for good health. City parks and open spaces improve our physical and psychological health, strengthen our communities, and make our cities and neighborhoods more attractive places to live, work, learn, and play. Currently, 80% of Americans live in metropolitan areas, making urban parks an ever increasingly important feature of urban living. Establishing and maintaining urban parks helps revitalize communities in a variety of ways, including economic development opportunities, increasing daily physical activity, reconnecting children with nature, and reducing crime by providing safe, healthy alternatives for at-risk youth. But most importantly, urban parks play an important role in improving public health. A successful park system pays real dividends for a city, such as tourism dollars through revenue generation from visitors attending major special events. Parks and recreation programs, services affect so many aspects of life, from health issues and youth development to crime and economics, which in turn positively affects the quality of life for the citizens of Austin. We continue to see daily new evidence of the enormous potential of parks to help meet some of the most urgent community challenges. I want to share with you what our primary areas are in our Parks and Recreation Department. There are three areas: community services, parks planning and development, and support services. Community services manages $28 million and employed 253 FTEs, that's full-time equivalents. Parks planning, development, and operations with $18 million and 249.85 full-time staff, and support services budget with $5 million and 55.75 full-time staff. The total proposed budget for fiscal year 2013-2014 is an increase of $2.2 million, and that does include an addition of 31 full-time equivalents required to operate and maintain the newly added district parkland, trails, and assumption of all three City of Austin cemetery management and operations. In our key performance indicators, the department is remaining steady, but we're also not showing any huge improvements. I believe it's worth noting that the performance measure on citizen satisfaction rating of appearance of park grounds in Austin, PARD, was far from reaching its goal of 85%. It was actually 71%. Subsequently, we reduced our goal to 70% so we could stay in line with last year's results. The purpose of grounds maintenance activity is to conduct routine park maintenance in order to provide Austin community with a clean, safe, and accessible, well-maintained parks. Currently, we have 111 full-time staff that are maintaining over 19,500 acres of parkland that's spread throughout the entire city, which encompasses 270 square miles. No single factor has a greater impact on appearance of park grounds than park grounds maintenance performed by staff. In order to improve the park's grounds appearance, staffing levels in the maintenance area needs to increase. We're very proud of the citizen survey results. Participants rated us overall quality satisfaction in Parks and Recreation, and we are strong at 72%, which ranked us with third in the nation. However, I believe it's important to note that when we were 74%, we were ranked number one, and we dropped to 72%, so now we're at number three. It's something we just have to keep working on. The department's current budget is $52.1 million, and our forecast is $54.3 million. Therefore, we would require a 4.23% increase in our fiscal year 2014 budget. The cost drivers that are normally and traditional in a city government are for employee insurance increases and fuel and fleet maintenance. I'd like to share just a little bit with you about our highlights for our buildings that we've opened and some of the other work that's taken place. The new Turner Roberts multipurpose building, we were able to staff with temporary staff and temporary employee and utility costs. And we've asked for an additional position to help continue with that operation. Also, the Gus Garcia Community Gardens, we've asked for some funds there to be able to maintain that in the multipurpose fields. Northeast District Park Grounds, we're asking for 3 FTEs where we'll be able to maintain the Colorado River Greenbelt, Gus Garcia Park, and then Southern Walnut Creek Trail, which includes ball field, trails, picnic areas, soccer fields, playgrounds, all sorts of other amenities. And then we have the Northwest District Park Grounds, where it has 11 miles of parkland, and we're asking for 2 FTEs, full-time equivalents, that will help us with the operation of trails, hike and bike areas, and picnic areas. Finally, the department is tasked with extraordinary monumental challenge, and that is of the 5 Austin cemeteries. This is a new line of business, and we have to look at that as a current core service. There are things that we're responsible for, such as grounds maintenance, landscaping, sales, administration, internments, and burial services. That requires 26 full-time equivalents. The operating cost of the cemeteries is $1.2 million. The department's revenue is projected to increase by approximately $200,000. Over the last year, we've meticulously reviewed our current fee schedule and determined the need to adjust certain fees in line with the cost of doing business. Those are looking at privately sponsored ticketing special events and adding non-resident admission fees to things such as municipal pools, facility entrance packages, room rentals, and other programs. The impact, again, is around $200,000 to $280,000. Over the last year, we have done a great job of accomplishing some capital projects. Just a few of those are the Morris Williams Pro Shop and Cart Barn, the North Austin Recreation Center in partnership with the YMCA, the Elizabeth Ney Museum roof replacement, Deep Eddy Municipal Pool renovations, and Little Zilker Playscape renovations. We have some in progress, and some of those I've mentioned to you already. That's Gus Garcia Park, Bartholomew Municipal Pool, Southern and Northern Walnut Creek Trail, Auditorium Shores Trailhead, the Holly Shores, Edward Wendone Senior Park at Festival Beach Master Plan, and Republic Square Phase 2 improvements. In the area of our unmet needs, we have 2 key focus areas, and that is safety, security, and access, and taking care of what we have. First and foremost, we're asking for an additional person to help us staff the new facility at Turner Roberts Recreation Center. And second, we have some serious needs in the area of health and safety and being able to make sure that our personnel are in good shape and are working in a safe environment. We also are asking for an ADA compliance coordinator to help us inventory and assess current facilities for accessibility and manage a program so that we can make incremental renovations and upgrades in order to bring our infrastructure up to code compliance. We also have a need to make sure our playscapes are safe. We have 52% of our playgrounds have reached or have reaching the extent of their life, and it's important that we have the staff to maintain those properly and inspect them. We also want to extend our pool hours so that all of our families can experience the opportunity in our pool areas. Finally, I did want to mention that we have asked for rangers, forestry, and grounds maintenance staff in order to be able to keep up with our ever-growing inventory of parks, trees, and areas. Rangers currently answer 12,000 calls this year. We're now on our way of only being able to get to all of our trees every 91 years. And again, we have areas of our city that our parks were not able to get to, and it's on a reactionary basis. Finally, I'd just like to say, people seek our parks because they provide contact with the natural environment and a social environment, which offers opportunities for meeting with friends, watching others, and being seen, all of which helps to establish a feeling of comfort and security. Well-designed and well-used parks and recreation areas are a great asset for local communities, but that asset can quickly become a liability when parks become unsafe, as a result lose their value and benefit to the community. Keeping park and recreation facilities safe is a key to community wellness and health as a direct relationship to their usage rate and the community's success and economic vitality. We have to continue to maintain a safe, quality recreational environment while strengthening youth and family recreational opportunities. It is from that perspective that we begin to understand what Parks and Recreation provides to the community, and that they should be viewed as recreational, environmental, social, and cultural necessities, not merely perceived as niceties. What Parks and Recreation provides helps compose the essence of a vibrant, livable, and connected community. Thank you.